Hello, welcome back. Last time I summoned and defeated Ganon, finishing the second quest, so today I'm going to start a whole new save file. I'm going to register my name. The name of the character who plays this game is Link, and that's what I've always set my name to. No, I want this to be... here we go. Okay, so that's how I do it. So I do set it up here. Oh boy, how does this work? Okay, so just A button to accept. Here's the seed. Okay, let's learn a whole new system here. Items included in the mix. Main items, quest items, treasure maps, container pieces, 1-up dolls. Include P-bags in the mix. I think I like that, because that gives me a reason to check P-bag locations for key items. Include keys in the mix. Force the all key, that's what you're calling the skeleton key, got it. To its vanilla location. Do I want to include keys in the mix? Okay, so I've played enough Zelda game randomizers to know what this means. Let me think about when I had it and when I didn't. Yeah, okay, I think the key sanity randomizer runs that I did were on my own, not actually recorded on this channel. So I'm just having to dredge up my memories of, like, what that experience was like and how much I liked it. I played a lot of Link to the Past randomizers after the one that I put on my channel, and I think... well, I don't know, it depends. Sometimes it's hard to predict whether I would enjoy this more or not. But I'm going to say yes. It's not a definite no, and it sounds interesting, so I'm turning it on. Limit obscure locations, no way. I want that off. Darkroom difficulty. Progression items can be locked behind darkrooms at a handful of locations. Cave, south of North Castle, several locations beyond Cave, between Woods and Proud Desert. Progression items can be locked behind darkrooms of moderate difficulty. I'm gonna put this on 1. 2 sounds like too much, 0 sounds fine, but I'll push myself into 1. Oh boy, I'm setting this up to be pretty hard, huh? Certain ones standing around, unique walkers, ZALiA Cemetery, Grave. Invisible NPC, New Kasura House, Old Kasura House. None of the common generic traffic NPC walkers will have a hint, so no Eyes of Ganon. They'll just turn into bats in some towns. Yes, I accept this. Zelda gives a hint to location of the all key, Jump Town. So it's just Jump Town. Wait. This will force the all key to its vanilla location, I see. Well, now I gotta try this. Yep, okay. Okay, so it just changes that setting when I do that. Yes, that's acceptable. Right, because that means I might get the skeleton key really early and then just completely invalidate that challenge. So yes, I understand why that is. Zelda's not going to give me any hints. I'll find the jump spell on my own. Why do I want it that way when I have item hints on? You know what? No, I want to see what they look like, and I want to see what this looks like. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Because it will involve unique text, I will accept it that way. Spells! Which spell a town gives you? Absolutely. Spell costs? Nah, let's keep those normal. Well... minus 25% to plus 10%, so on average it'll make them cheaper. Let's keep it normal. Difficulty rank of enemies that get randomized. Wait, so it's... what? I think I might want to leave these off. This sounds fine. Difficulty rank of enemies that get randomized. I don't know, I'll put this on 2. This doesn't explain itself, so I'm just gonna let it shuffle a little bit, I guess, and see what it does. No, don't want that. No, don't want that. This sounds fine. Okay. Dungeons and Towns. I might have to do several of these on my own to see what I like. Yeah, that's kind of the randomizer experience. The first one's not always... I don't always nail the settings right away when I try one of these. My Ocarina of Time randomizer run in particular, with the entrance randomizer, that was a very impactful choice. Dungeon tile sets, nah. I mean, maybe things look interesting. It's just visual, it's fine, sure. Each overworld dungeon tile, a dungeon from a shuffled list? Yes. Requires item rando enabled, of course. Includes the 7 first quest dungeons in the shuffle, sounds great. Dungeon bosses, totally. Shuffle towns, absolutely. Oh boy, so I am putting on entrance randomizer. Not quite. No. Level costs, nah. Enemy and P-Bag experience variation, nah, you're fine. Game over warping penalty. What? Oh, experience loss is 75%? Yeah, that's fine. Game over warping is when a game over is forced by holding... Oh, I can do that? I never did that during my normal play. I just treated this as something where you had to journey back to town to save, and there wasn't another way to do it. But now I know there's a shortcut. Backtracking is much more likely, so the ability to freely warp back to the town you saved at can save a lot of time. Game over via losing all lives will still incur the penalty. Okay. I guess I accept that then. That sounds... Well... Experience is so ridiculously easy to get. Anything that keeps my level lower, I kinda want on, honestly. Based on my experience before. Dungeons player, no thanks. Ah, I see. I think I'll do Quest 1. Quest 2 is cool, but there's so few changes on Quest 2, and I don't want to drag this out farther than it needs to be. Quest 1 is fine. 111, absolutely. No items. No spells. Gonna be fun without the life spell. Oh, I might be giving myself a... Well, if my seed is too bad, I will adjust the seed. Got it. Okay. Sounds fine. Right, so there's gonna be an item hidden by the 12 slimes. That'll be fun. Alright, those are my settings. Let's go. Alright, took a moment to generate. Here's a whole lot of text, making use of the left and right sides of the screen. Darkroom difficulty 1. Right, there was a 0. I set it to 1. Okay. All of this looks fine. I mean, it's what I just set, so it better be. Alright, so also, Wolf Link is retired. Or at least, not currently going to be my player sprite. I got a request to play as, I think it was Wario? Let me just double check that I'm doing the right thing here. Yeah, I got a specific request for Wario, so we can start with that one, and then I will just, is this Wario Land Wario? Like, Super Mario Land 3 Wario, I think? Yeah, Wario Land 2 and 3 were, looked a little different from that. Audio set. I suppose I could randomize it. Well, let's not use that one. That's the one I don't like. Which one is most different from what I'm doing that I do actually like? I don't know, that just doesn't jive with me. Let's go with Steel Crescent Synth for today. Alright, full screen scan, mega flashing. I also want to know what this does. And for the moment, I'm going to turn this on. Here we go. Mark acquired item. I wonder what that means. Okay, so there's a few runtime settings here. For now, I'll leave them on the default. I may look at those if... Well, I should understand what those do. I won't be able to understand this without seeing it. Maps show keys. That sounds good, honestly. Rando ow tiles. What? Rando rooms. What? Palette and enemy not enabled. Right, those I was warned that I had to enable something else for that to be active. This is fine. I'll just let Naps show keys. I'm already tired of this. Man! This was the soundtrack that I really liked. Like, this one doesn't get old. If I'm already tired of that from that amount of hearing it... Nah, come on. This is just kind of the best one. Alright, so... Wario. He punches, he holds his hand up at all times. He ducks barely. And does that. I can't see the up and down stabs. Alright, I'm Wario today. It's nighttime. Okay, that's different. Oh, hold on, Zelda clue. Now wait a second. Would that only apply on the second quest where I can actually talk to her? Can I talk to her now? I did turn on the Zelda clue. Okay, yeah. Jump spell is in a cursed town. Oh boy. Old Kasuto. I assume that's what that means. Okay, so it's nighttime now. Which is different. Right, and I'm at attack 1. Do I dare do this now? It might be too early. Oh, I can't. I need jump. Alright, so need jump for that. I know it just takes me to the overworld if I go right. I forget exactly where left goes. There's like a couple of screens and then the well to go down for the slime room. Do I benefit from going this way? I can do a couple of fights. Okay, I'm gonna have to... That's his hurt sprite. Gonna have to get used to what Wario is shaped like. Punch, punch. Oh, he's holding up his hand because that's what he's blocking with. I understand. Okay. Alright, this is cool. I'm glad I'm experiencing this. Maybe Wolflink can come back if I cycle through all of the others. Life will go up. Not yet. I'm gonna risk waiting for an attack level, I think. Power bracelet, hello. So this is I guess there's normally a P bag here. So I have a power bracelet. Cool. Wah! That's right, I turned on this overworld! Oh, that's gonna be uncanny every time. It's fine. But wow, that's gonna mess with me. Alright, so no candle, I should be able to do this fine. I did not turn on enemy randomizer, so I can use my existing knowledge of what's here. Okay, so that's a way to encourage me to try the enemy randomizer at some point, because I'm seeing how much advantage I get from leaving it off. I can't tell if Wario's winking at me or if he's just holding his hand in front of his face. It kind of looks like both. Well, maybe he is doing both. Maybe he's winking behind his hand. Oh, this overworld. What is this? Right, so there's a secret screen north of North Castle. Castle Palace Temple. I will wait for attack. So I don't know what town replaces Rauru and Rudo. It could be Rauru and Rudo. So it's still nighttime here. I'm gonna die on this screen? Told you. Maybe I should have leveled up attack. It's fine. I have a sword beam now. So I spent a life for a momentary advantage here. And I can't even do anything in the screen. That's not true. Why does that say 6? Oh, because it's for Palace 6. Ah, and there's a Palace 1 key. Okay. Oh boy. Well, that's fun. Alright, jump spell could get me a Palace 1 key. I assume Palace 6 means actually 3i Rock Palace, and not the palace that's at the 3i Rock location. Probably. Alright, so I should go to whatever is in Roru's position for healing. I'll do that momentarily. Key for 3. So all items so far have been keys. That's not true, I got a power bracelet. North Castle Field, etc. Okay. So let's visit the whoopsie Roru equivalent. I think I could probably take one more hit from a little enemy if I had to, but let's try not to. I'm also not sure that's true. It might not be. Oh boy. Well, that's where the jump spell is. Can't heal there. Fortunately, there's a second town accessible right away. Yep. I get kind of a Chrono Trigger vibe out of this overworld tile set, except with a much more muted color palette. Oh, I understand now, I think. That's why it was nighttime. Love it. It's Halloween right now. What? Look at the calendar. It's Halloween right now. Why does Mario look the way he looks? I can't attack. Eyes of Ganon. Oh, hi. Oh boy. Okay, and now we got Castlevania 2 dudes. Cursed Town of Rudo. Oh wow, I love this. Everybody's an Eye of Ganon? Okay, show me your haunted house. Alright, well, I'll keep you company for a moment. Eyes of Ganon. Why can't I attack? I guess because it's Halloween. And that would be inappropriate. Yeah, Castlevania 2 again. Okay. You're kind of endangering me right now. I'm trying to go eat this woman's soup, or again, whatever she does with me. Candy! That's what it is. Okay. Thank you. Wario loves candy corn. You're blue. Potion brew, alright. It's carbonated. Dot dot dot. So, I couldn't tell which of those walkers were the unique ones, if any. Alright, I kind of just turned... Oh wait, you are. I know you're never a generic one. The woman in the dress. Well, this woman in this dress. Evil Ache, hover over the town. I see. And Werewolf there is just going to say, Eyes of Ganon. Yep. So yes, on Halloween you can't punch in town. Just to make it more threatening because there are like more Eyes of Ganon to talk to? Yeah, so all the text has changed here. This is extra fun. Oh, of course. Hi, fairy. You're up so high. Can I talk to you? Maybe? Huh. Okay. Sorry, what town is this? It told me its name. This is North Rudo Mountains, sure. So, wait, this is Rudo? No, I still can't attack. Shouldn't I be able to attack? Am I cursed? Did I touch a bubble by accident? This looks like Mido. So the church is here. Yeah, so we just got like all these Castlevania 2 dudes here. I guess that kind of makes sense. That game has some similarities with Zelda 2. They both have 2 in the name. Those are the similarities. EO Flower. Okay, EO Flower to... Oh boy, I'm gonna have to take notes about this. That's fine. Blood was seeping from the walls. You're not an Eye of Ganon. This is the subway. It had a jack-o'-lantern out front. That was the thing. So I couldn't attack in the entrance to the North Rudo Mountains, but maybe that's okay. Hold on. Wait. This is to Rauru. Now, is it actually Rauru? It must be, since... Okay, so the subway changes a lot about traversal then. Because this won't be... Oh, it is Cursed Kasuto. Never mind. Alright, well, jump is in here. Problem is... to get to it? I'm going to have to... do something impossible. A purple Moa is almost definitely gonna kill me in one hit at life 1. So I should level up my life first. I don't need jump now, I can wait a bit. Let's go toward whatever Parappa Palace is replaced by. Now, right, caves are not randomized, right? I don't think so. No, this looks as I would expect. So am I cursed? Not in here, only in town. Okay. And I guess just the entrance to North Rudo Mountains counts as a town screen, and that's a place where I'm not allowed to attack. So yeah, I need to venture into Old Kasuto with the curse active, without a cross. Maybe I'll get a cross in this palace. To get the jump spell to proceed, and also to get the Palace 1 key in there. Okay. Now this is an adventure. Alright, so yeah, oh, you're throwing spears? While orange? Don't you have to be blue to do that? The orange ones learned to throw. Okay. So I'm down a whole square of life already. I think I'm just gonna have to accept that. Because walking all the way back to Rudo on every hit just is not going to work. But at least... ah, shoot. Okay, so that only took half off. I could happen upon an overworld ferry. That might happen. I know there's a secret sort of to the north, and I should, I guess, go for it now, because that's more within reach. And there's some stuff I can reach in Tantari Desert that doesn't involve a dark cave. So maybe I should do that. Geldarm, you give me 5. As soon as I level up attack, then I can start leveling life and feel okay about it. I should have just leveled it right away, but now I'm committed to 200. It's fine, 200 is close. What is this screen? Well, it's as you see. The child is here, okay. Not the one who needs the EO flower, just the one who needs to be rescued. Alright, well... got a kid in my pocket now. Wait, is this... no, that's nothing. I'm going to have more trouble navigating just because of this tile set that I'm using. But that is an extra challenge that I accept. Well, I jumped at the wrong time. Why did I try so hard to block that mid-air? That rarely works. Because I felt like I could get away with it because I'm not used to having this small amount of life. That's the actual story. I love how much Wario's sprite clashes with everything that's happening here. I wonder if any of them would fit in better. Alright, so... that's desert still. This path is shaped differently than I am used to. Or it's just a little farther down or something? Right, that thing. That was the thing that killed me first in both first and second quests, when in the randomizer I died from moblin damage. There'll be a Goria here? Yes, okay, so this is the same. So another... oh boy, it's gonna be 3-Eye Rock Palace up there, isn't it? Given the fact that it's giving me so many 6 keys... honestly? I'm gonna take this and get another 50 for attack. Yes, okay. Cancel. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be 3-Eye Rock Palace. Oh no, what have I gotten myself into? Maybe I could get the jump spell. Well, doing that is also hard. Maybe I could get the jump spell and just traverse a dark room to get to a friendlier place. I did put dark room difficulty on 1 instead of 0, so I may be required to go through there. That is actually an extremely easy cave to traverse in the dark if I have to. I have gone through the entirety of Death Mountain with no candle. Almost the entirety. My last attempt died in the Hammer Cave, but I made it all the way there without issue. So, yeah, so anything short of Death Mountain, I should be able to do in the dark just fine. And even if I had to do Death Mountain, I could totally do that too. Maybe not at 112. Oops, well, that was totally the wrong way to do that. Alright, one more guild arm and a bot and I could level up. Is this 3-Eye Rock Palace? No, I think this is Parappa. That's what it sounds and looks like. Well, that can't help me yet. 2. Okay, so maybe it was just coincidence that I got Palace 6 keys. And given item locks and stuff, I mean, like, it couldn't give me 3-Eye Rock Palace now and expect me to complete it. If that was here, it would expect me to go back and find another palace. Oh, right. You are in the dark. Okay. Yeah, I can't see anything here. Well, and I died. I think I have one more life? Yes. Okay, well, I'm gonna use my sword beam for a moment here. My fist beam. I throw a little dagger. So there's a, yeah, Stalfos behind me. Tinsuit in front of me, I think? Somewhere? No, there's no one here. Okay. That was a P-Bank. Well, hey, that's actually really good because I need stuff. Can't use magic yet, so I don't see a need to level it up at this point. I will take life, though. I'm gonna wait for the next attack. Oops. Oh, right, you respawn, of course. Alright, well, good thing I took life, so you'll hit me for less. So keys in this palace, I currently have 0. Isn't that a problem over here? I think that means I must turn around, get the jump spell, and get the one up high in that spot. Yes, that's what I have to do. Cool. Okay. Randomizer's being randomizer. There's also some unexplored spots in Tentari Desert, so I want to check those before the end of the day, I think. And if I have to spend... Right, so I got the 200 upgrade, therefore if I game over and reset my experience, it's fine. I interrupted myself to say something, but then forgot what I interrupted. It's fine. Right, so goal is get the jump spell out of New Kasuto, Old Kasuto, which is going to be very difficult, but that will make it interesting. Right, I don't think there are any items on this set of screens here. Not that I recall, but I could be just not recalling. Well, dang it, I tried to do a cool thing, but I did an uncool thing instead. What? A lot has already happened today. This is an action-packed day. I did kind of turn on, like, all the settings at once, though, so that was inevitable. So yeah, no candle, that's fine, I don't need it, I know where I am. Might not be the best thing for video, but I don't know. You can test your knowledge of what screens look like and what enemy placements are, too. So I'm gonna game over if I go in there in my current state. Let's visit Tentari Desert. Maybe hope a ferry pops up? I'll take the appropriate actions to try and make that happen. I'll walk over to Rudo if none does. 5 key. Alright, well, I mean, it'll come in handy later. I think there's maybe one actual screen I can reach over here. There's a dock. I don't know if there's any screens I can go into, though. Can't get to the sea cave without boots. Nothing in that forest as far as I know, or that forest, or anything here. No, no. So yeah, on the water is going to be the safest, easiest place to look for a ferry. But Rudo's so close I might as well just do that. Shoo. Alright, so I'm gonna heal, and see how many game overs it takes me to get to that jump spell. At least I know which building it's in. Enter from the right, go to the next screen, I think is the 3rd building as I recall. Hi, I'd like to eat some candy. Thank you. I think it's moving. You're extra fast. Well, I didn't get to talk to you. That's fine. Alright, so jump spell. Let's figure this out.